I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last.
So there's a couple big gaps that I need to fill up for insulation, so I decided to buy some of the great stuff to help seal it up, and we'll see how all that works. Well, I came out pretty decently, I would say. Yeah, came out pretty good.
For love to ever last.
We were best friends. I mean, I knew everything about this girl. I knew her favorite color. I knew her favorite food. Yeah.
Well, here we are, folks. We are finally at the staining process. It came out pretty good, I would say myself. I would say it turned out really well, actually. So what I've ended up making here is just a simple U-frame that I wanted to put around the fan. I wanted to do this because the roof of my trailer is aluminum, and if I had to try to just drill this straight into the aluminum, it's gonna rip out with very little ease, or it'll strip the aluminum anyways when I'm drilling in. So I just made this to go nice and around it. I'll finish up welding it on each side and then go ahead and install the fan. So first things, we ended up making the bed and getting a futon for it. It's really easy to use to pull it out. I ended up getting the stove, installed that, started making some of the cabinet shelving area as well. My batteries kind of hide back there, which is nice, and then here's a little pooper. The nice thing about this guy is it'll have a door to hide. We'll add hopefully some kind of storage on top, but for privacy's sake, we'll have a piece that'll slide out. We'll have a cabinet top that slides up, and then we'll have another piece hidden underneath it that'll slide out, just to make a kind of complete wall to block you from anyone else that's there, just for a little bit of privacy.
Perceives all things conjoined. The past, the future, and the present. Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth.
The problem we're facing is we keep putting a ton of shit on the shitter. And it's just really, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just getting a nuisance to take everything off, open it up, pull out the door, as well as it's kind of scuffing up the wall, which is kind of making me a little bit like it's catching my eye as I walk by it. So I'm probably actually just going to take the toilet out and move it over into the corner instead. Just because the next thing that the problem we run into is. So I've been looking online for different refrigerators for three-way refrigerators, and we're eventually going to be putting it into this spot instead of the toilet. I'll pretty much cut this out. We can put either a shelf on top of that and make it so there's more storage. We can do tons and tons of stuff, but right now it is just not being utilized properly. If I could just move the toilet over there instead, it'll be so much easier. I just hope Skylar's okay with that, with it just being there instead. It's not going to give as much privacy, but it's one of those things where it's such a problem to try and use the bathroom if we need to use it in the middle of the night. There's no way in hell I'm going to clean that all off without Skylar knowing, for one. And it's just, yeah, we need a refrigerator. So the first thing that we kind of screwed up on, or I screwed up on, is the shelving space. So I tried to make it so it kind of stayed away from the oven and the buddy heater at the same time, and so I just made these guys really slanted on both angles, and we just don't have all that much storage space. So this is the new shelf that I ended up making. It's just a complete one solid piece, which is a lot nicer than the two pieces. And it also has a slit for the oven in the sink, so you can kind of fit your head in there, because I put this up originally just without this opening, and it was just way too cramped to work on any kind of dishes, use the oven or anything, and we needed some kind of vent for the oven. So cutting this section out just really gives us a little bit of breathing room to work with the dishes or work with the oven or whatever we need to do. So there we go. We have it. Two brand new shelves with a hell of a lot more room than we previously had, and just enough room to work with the sink and enough room to work with the oven. Now I just have to make everything back on the shelf look nice. Might have to wait for Skylar to do that. Honey.
Yeah.
I have made cookies. I'm so happy.
Don't cry, okay?
I'm so happy. I've wanted them for like 2 weeks.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna eat them.
No.
Yeah. Fuck. Something I'm really happy that we did end up with the install is just these tiny little puck lights. It really helps out in the morning. Skylar's over there in the darkness, you can't see anything. But it really helps out in the morning because I can wake up for school, make a sandwich, whatever, and not disturb her nearly as much as if I were to just turn on the whole trailer lights. So thank you guys for watching our trailer build video. It was a lot of work that we put into it, and I know I was doing little short spurt videos here of it. I decided, for the most part, there's a lot of instructional videos out there that kind of tell you how to build stuff already. This was just another one that was just a little bit quicker, where it wasn't getting as detailed as how you put the board down. So thank you for watching. Share it if you like it. If not, oh well, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Angry face, I don't care. We'll try and get more videos out of the adventures in the trailer and let you guys know how that goes. See you later.